little about yourself.
I am 15 years old. I go to MEI secondary school, and I'm in grade 10. I'm almost done grade 10. This is the second semester, just started. I think I'm artistic mostly, so it can be a little bit abstract. But I'm working on it, so working on controlling my abstractness. Yeah, and that's me.
All right. Hey, so how well do you handle stress?
Well, it depends what kind of stress. I'm better than my mom, I'll say. I tend to be calm during stressful times. If it's like tons of homework assignments, I tend to just keep going through until it's done.
Yeah.
Perseverance, really. And I try to avoid making myself stressed out too.
Yes. Don't we all?
Yes.
All right. So, what do you think you could do for our company?
Well, I think that I'm good with people. So I think that if I was at the storefront, I could make people feel welcome at Tim Hortons, because I've met wonderful employees at Tim Hortons. And not so wonderful employees, not per se at Tim Hortons, but at other fast food places.
Yes.
And I think I would try to be one of those people, the good people.
That's good. All right. So, what do you think are your strengths and weaknesses?
Well, I think I can be happy to people, and I can try to make them happy too. My weaknesses is definitely math. Although I'm getting better at it. I would probably be able to handle a cash register now.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can be a little bit abstract, as I said. That's kind of a weakness. So I might lose my head, but I'm working on it, so.
All right. So, do you challenge conflict or avoid it?
I like to challenge it. Mostly because I think that if you avoid conflict, it spirals into something much bigger. It's better challenged face on than left alone.
Right. So if you had a problem with another employee, say, what would you do? Would you confront them, or would you just kind of ignore them?
Oh, I definitely confront them. I think it'd be better for both of us that way, because then if I did something to them to offend them, I would really want to apologize for that. And then it just makes the whole work experience much better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like having people angry at me.
Definitely. Who does? All right. Can you tell me about an experience where you exhibited leadership?
Well, on a lot of school assignments, when I'm paired with people who are not so able to lead, I'm kind of thrust into that leadership role. Although I do not really consider myself a leader. It happens a lot lately. A lot.
Well, things happen. All right. So, how would you describe yourself?
Well, as I said, I think I'm artistic. I like to act a lot, so that kind of gives me a weird edge. I'd say that I'm more of a. My personality is more of a. How do I describe it? It's like a healer. There's a name for it. I forget right now, but it's more like one of those people who are happy in the inside, but can totally be looking different on the outside, which kind of comes with acting.
Yeah.
Idealist healer. That's what it's called.
There we go. Interesting. Okay, so how do you think your classmates and teachers would describe you?
Those are very different. My teachers, well, the ones I like usually, describe me as is always like the default thing in their report card. It's a pleasure to be in your class.
Yes, it is.
In my class. And my schoolmates, well, it depends who they are. I think most of them would say I'm quiet and a know-it-all, and sometimes. It depends what we're learning. If it's English, then it's kind of a know-it-all thing. I try not to be. But my friends, I'm kind of louder with my friends. I think everybody is.
Yeah, I think everyone's a little bit like that. Alright, so do you prefer to work alone or with a team?
Actually, my first instinct is to say alone, because I'm that kind of person. But with a team, I don't mind that. a lot of the time depends who they are, but I can deal with them. I prefer to work alone most of the time, though. Working alone is kind of my thing.
That's good. Alright, so where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Well, I hope to have a job.
Of course.
I hope to have a job that pays me more than minimum wage, too. And I see myself probably in university. Still, maybe I might have graduated. I don't know how long it takes for me. I hope to be married soon, then. And I hope to be successful at whatever I'm doing.
Yes. Interesting. Alright, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to read a lot. I've got a pet lizard that I care for. Yes, his name is Norbert.
Cool.
Yeah. I like to paint too, and it's like one of the artistic things.
As you said, acting before.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do, or sleep.
Alright, why did you apply for this job in particular, not another place?
Well, I feel that Tim Hortons is above standards as such other places as McDonald's or Dairy Queen. And it's just a much friendlier environment. Like, I've met a lot of employees in my fast food experiences. And people at Tim Hortons seem so much friendlier.
Yeah. Alright, so, why should we hire you and not someone else?
Well, I think it's because I think I can be, I'm good with people, so I think that will be a major thing for your company. And probably better than some people.
Yes. See what you mean. What kind of training have you had with this type of work, if any?
Well, I've worked, but not in a fast food setting. As I said, I'm an actor, so I'm obviously okay with people and performing. And so I would be okay at the cash register and talking to strangers. And I think that would be a major asset. I haven't had any formal training with this kind of thing. This will be the first kind of job, if I get it, that I have had of its kind. But I can work long hours. I've worked on a farm 8.5 hours a day. I can work with that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think I could be good.
Thank you. Part of this job do you think will be a big challenge, not a big challenge, but a challenge for you?
Probably remembering things. I have a okay memory with things I can associate with. But yeah, I think the math part will be mostly, it's not a huge challenge, but it definitely is a challenge.
Alright, can you tell me why you're leaving your current job? Any particular reason?
Well, I just felt that this job is will probably look better on a resume than my other job, farm work. And I'd rather work here than at a farm. I kind of got sick of that.
Alright, can you tell me about a time when you were disappointed with your performance and how you handled that?
In acting, I think. But, yeah, I had a performance and I messed up several lines. But I felt like, well, that's just the way it went. I can't go back and change it, so I'll just move on with life.
Well, it's good that you handle it that way. It's interesting. Alright, well, thank you very much. I think we're done here. We will give you a call for sure, or email you if you got the job.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you very much.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.